Yo, it's Scarabardulus coming at you with a Dinomist deck profile. The only deck profile that's actually legit. I seen your other deck profiles. They shit. They garbage. Put that shit in the trash. About to show you how to play Dinomist. You ready? 3 Rex. Because of course you play 3 Rex. Gets rid of problem cards. You don't even use it for its second effect, honestly. I mean, you're not going to be hitting a defense position monster. There's no reason that you should be doing that and dealing piercing. Whatever. It's a 6 scale. It's pretty good. It's fucking better than good. It's awesome. You know what it does. If you don't fucking read it.
Hashtag ignorance.
3 Brachion. Brachion's basically a cyber dragon. If your opponent controls a monster with higher attack than you do, you special summon the motherfucker. Then, after that, special summon one of these guys. Make Nova, take their monster, hit them in the face, negate their next effect, win the game. It's not hard. It's pretty easy, actually. This card special summons if you control all Dinomist monsters, which you will after you special summon this. Easy, simple, level 5s, scale 6 and 3. There's really nothing else to tell. Another MVP of the deck, Terran. Run over a monster, get a search. Pretty easy.
I need to go up. I can change?
Your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense for every Dinomist card you control, which on average is going to be about 3 to 4. It's just a really good card. Helps with running things over with him, and it helps so you can run things over in general. Kind of has a mid-range attack level for all the cards in the deck.
Also gives you a rank 4 axes too.
Yes.
If you were to pendulum them out, right?
These are level 4s. Rank 4 toolbox.
Even this guy right here.
Stegosaur. Probably your weakest card in the deck. Still has a fair bit of utility to it. Its effect is that if a pendulum card you control battles another monster, use its effect, destroy the 2 battling monsters. Very effective if you can't run over something. Take a little bit of damage, get rid of a card. You only play him at 2 because he's probably the weakest card in the deck. You replace him once the Spinos card comes out with 3 Spinos, and you'll drop 1 card from the main deck, but other than that, it's just generally pretty good. Pause.
Yeah.
So, I'll just explain their scale effects. Now that we've gotten through all the monsters, 3 scales. If another Dinomist monster would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, destroy it instead. 6 scales. If another Dinomist monster would be targeted, negate that target, destroy this card. This works in conjunction with your basically replacement for Tinky for this deck. When you activate it, you add a Dinomist monster from your deck to your hand. And if a Dinomist card, I believe it specifically says Dinomist card, yep, is sent to your extra deck, you get to add it back to your hand. It synergizes with Wavering Eyes. It's very nice. You run out to finish off the monsters, 3 Effect Veiler. It's a hand trap. It's generally really good against like Monarchs, Pepe, just anything that you really need to just negate an effect for. Stops your opponent in their tracks. Just generally a really good card, and I'll show you some combos with it later. The aforementioned Dinomist Charge. 3 of them. You want that. It's your searcher. It's really fucking good, and you always want it on board. 2 Wavering Eyes. You basically, if you have 2 other pendulum monsters in your hand, this substitutes for another pendulum. Really good against pendulum matchups. It's worth the main deck space, especially considering charge. So when you destroy your 2 pendulums, you'll add 1 back to your hand and search 1. Next, 2 Twin Twister. Destroy your opponent's back row. Stop them from stopping you. Easy. 2 Instant Fusion. 4 Panzer Dragon. And Nodin. Nodin's great because if you've already gone into an XYZ, you can go into another off an Instant Fusion. If you've already dropped an Effect Veiler, that's a level 5. Panzer Dragon's just good because of Nova. And if you want to Instant Fusion and you can't go into a Nova, Panzer Dragon serves as just a pop when it gets destroyed via Instant Fusion effect. We'll talk more about that later though. One of spells. Limit Remover Regeki. They're all machines. Limit Remover is just generally really fucking good. It helps you OTK. Regeki, it's really fucking good. Play it. 3 Dinomist Rush. It's a bit slow. You'll drop it to 2 when Spinos comes out. But right now it's basically a substitute for any monster. It special summons a Dinomist monster from your deck, and it's unaffected by card effects. It's really good, especially if your opponent decides to target it with MST. Amazing card.
It's so plus. That's so much plus from that one card.
Next up, Bottomless Trap Hole. Another trap hole. Another trap hole. Another trap hole.
Another one.
Yep. And another one.
It's only evasion.
This is just generally good. Stops your opponent from going into their extra deck, which is a great thing. Bottomless is just generally good. And you play Rafflesia, which is why you play all of these. Has a lot of synergy. Warning. Vanities. You know why they're there. They're fucking good.
Yep.
That's it for the main deck.
40 cards.
Pretty simple. 40 cards. Your fusions are, of course, Elder God Nodin and Panzer Dragon, for the aforementioned reasons for Nodin and Panzer Dragon, of course.
That's why
You play a Nova and an Infinity. One. One's enough, and you should be able to play just with one, if you're smart. One Volcasaurus, one Wind Up Arsenal Zenmayo. Volcasaurus is just generally good if you want to get a little bit of extra damage in, and you can't seem to find a way to basically get it in via battle. Wind Up Zenmayo, honestly, I don't think he's that great. But he's kind of like a placeholder right now. I would replace him with Digrak once that comes out. But right now, he's not bad if your opponent has 2 sets you're really afraid of him. Arsenal Zenmayo. It deals with the problems. 101, Castel. Traptrick Rafflesia, Heartline Draco, Abyss Dweller, Cowboy. So your toolbox for rank 4s. You can really swap it out. These things I would highly stress to play, and these are just options. It's my choices. Alright, on to the fun part. Chambera, Horus, and Trishula. And you're asking yourself, how the fuck do I make synchros? Well, of course, you make it with Effect Veiler. If I can find it. So, obviously, Chambera is very easy because you can just make it off an instant fusion. With Nodin, if you've already had an Effect Veiler engraved. Metaphys Horus is here so that you can either instant fusion out your Nodin, pull out your Effect Veiler, and then synchro with a 5 for Horus and take control of your opponent's monster. Or you can just straight up normal summon Effect Veiler with a level 5 and synchro into Horus. This is particularly good because you're running Limiter Remover, and you can get in a lot of damage like that. Trishula is basically for the way that if you have a level 4 already on board and an Effect Veiler engrave, you instant fusion out the Nodin. There's your Effect Veiler, level 4. There's Trish. Pendulum that level 4 back out. It's an incredible play. It will win you games. That's it.
All right.
I'll be coming at you later with a revised version once the new cards come out, and hopefully with a full side deck as well. But there's your lowdown. That's how you play Dinomist. I seen your other deck profiles. They shit. I know they shit. All right. I'll beat your asses online. You shit.